Hello everybody, good morning. Welcome again to the 10th part in this 15-part series. We are 2/3 of the way done, and we today are going to get into the name recognition lure. If you have been following along, or if you haven't, what I'm doing is I am reading the stories of the book by Kenneth Wooden to teach children various tactics and lures and red flags of abuse. So this message is for children, it's for parents, it's for educators and professionals and anybody else who wants to send these messages out and use them as tools to empower children. So thank you for joining me today. I'm Sachin Kolakid, founder of addictedtofear.org. So we're going to jump into 10th part today of the name recognition lure and what all that entails. And along for the ride today, just like in the last video, we got Monkey. Maybe he'll stay up this time. Maybe he won't fall over. Got a cute little dragon over here. Never really showed him before. And of course, my favorite grumpy cat. And crazy lure troll hair. Because pretty sure that's how frazzled we'd look if we had to deal with any of these as children, or if you ever had to. And remember though, it's not your fault. You're not responsible for adults acting badly, and there's no shame in telling somebody that they're acting badly. All right, so let's get into the name recognition lure. Well-meaning parents often mark clothes, sports equipment, lunch boxes, or other belongings with conspicuous name tags. This enables potential sex offenders to call the child by name, putting the child off guard and creating a false sense of trust. As a child, you would think they should know you then if they call your name, right? But this is why parents shouldn't mark your clothes on the outside, especially. A child's name might also be overheard, revealed by another unsuspecting child or disclosed during casual conversation. The name recognition lure is often used in conjunction with at least one other lure, such as the emergency lure. An example of this might be, "Susan, hurry and come with me. Your house is on fire." That's something to think about, hey? What would you do if someone said that or did that to you? These are the things to be aware of, okay? Just prior to Ted Bundy's execution, I attempted to obtain an interview with him. I was very curious to know he had lured Kim to her death. Although my efforts were in vain, I was able to interview Gerald Blair, state's attorney, and his assistant, Robert Deckel, and the two attorneys who had prosecuted Ted Bundy. "You are the first person to ask how he did it," I was told. Bundy's lethal combination of lures included the authority lure. For anybody that doesn't know Ted Bundy, he was a well-known serial killer a long time ago. The authority lure. Ted Bundy wore a name tag that read, "Hello, my name is Richard Burton, Fire Department." So he lied about who he was. He also used the name recognition lure. Bundy spotted Kim on her sweatshirt and then called her by name. He also used the emergency lure. Bundy later revealed he told Kimberly her house was on fire. When used in combination, the effectiveness of lures increases significantly. That's why it's so important for parents and children and educators and other professionals to know that these things happen so that we can stop it and we can be the safe adults. Children, this message is for you. When you were born, your parents probably took a lot of care in choosing a name for you. They wanted one that was meaningful. Ask how your parents, how did they pick your name? How do you feel about it? Do you like your name? I used to not like my name. I used to want to change my name because my name was so unique. But now I like my name. And I was named after Stushing Little Feather. And she was on the Grammys one time, Grammy Awards. And that is how I was named. People who know you call you by name. There might be times when someone you don't know calls you by your first name. When that happens, it might make you feel important at first, but it can also be confusing. You might wonder, how does this person know my name? Even a total stranger can find out your name. He might overhear one of your friends calling it out loud, or he might read it on a sweatshirt or baseball cap. Lots of kids put name tags on clothes, sports equipment, musical instrument cases, lunch boxes, and backpacks. If someone can see or read your name tag, then they can pretend to know you. Think about the things that you own that need to be labeled. Talk to your parents about how to safely label them. You might just use your initials or a number code, or maybe put your name where no one can see it. Here's a tip. If you need to label belongings, put your name where it can be easily seen. Why would someone like a stranger take the time to find out your name? It is because they want to make you think you know them. Be careful. People like that might actually be trying to lure you into a dangerous situation. Here's another tip. Don't trust or go with someone just because they know your name. Listen to that personal siren of yours at times like this. A personal siren? I like that better than instincts. Your personal alarm, right? Okay, parents, this message is for you. Stress to your child that under no circumstances should he or she go with someone simply because the individual knows their name. If your child thinks she doesn't know someone, she probably doesn't. Review which of your child's possessions need to be labeled. Discuss how you might label these items without endangering him or her, your child, by placing a name tag where it is not visible or using initials or a number code. Don't allow your child to wear clothing or jewelry broadcasting their name. It's important because if there's predators out there, and if you're walking home even, whether you're with a friend or not, if you have your name on your clothes, that can be used to harm you. And remember why I do these videos is because we want to keep kids safe. I want to keep kids safe. Parents want to keep their kids safe. Therapists want to keep kids safe. Teachers, most of them, want to keep kids safe. There's a lot of people that want you to learn how to stay safe, and that's what we're doing. All right, so let's get into the practice scenarios today. Patrick. Patrick is playing frisbee with a group of friends at the park, wearing a t-shirt with Patrick written across the back. A man approaches him and says, "Patrick, hey, you probably don't remember me. You were so small the last time I saw you. I'm David Frank. I used to work with your dad. Look, I'm heading over there now to see him, but I'm not sure about the address. Would you like to come along and show me the way?" So what should Patrick do? What would you do? If someone said they knew one of your parents and they were going to go see them, but they didn't have the address, could you take them? Maybe he's really not a very good friend then if he doesn't have the address. Or maybe it's a lure. What do you think it is? Patrick should not go with the man under any circumstances. He should tell the man he is not allowed to go anywhere with someone he doesn't know, and even if the man knows his father. Patrick doesn't know him. Yeah, stay safe. That's how easy it can be. All right, kids, and everybody else that's watching, we have one more practice scenario today. Felicia has a new baseball glove and wants to put her name on it so it doesn't get stolen or mixed up with someone else's. What should Felicia do? Yeah, well, it's important to protect your belongings too so that you don't lose them, especially if it's a baseball glove and things. Those sporting equipments can get pretty expensive, hey? Felicia could mark her glove with her initials, use a code or symbol to mark the glove, or write her name on the inside of the glove where it can't be seen. That's right. So the reason you don't want anybody seeing your name is because that can put you at risk of you thinking or getting confused by somebody who is using that to trick you. So we need to know their tricks so that they don't trick us, right? It's very important. Okay, guys, well, I'm so glad you joined me today. And next time, we're going to do part 11. And it is the Playmate and Companion lure. Some of these things never heard about before, so I hope you're learning a lot. I hope you're doing some practice scenarios. I hope you're talking with your safe people about what you could do in the event of any of these emergencies or any of these tactics or these lures, so that you can keep yourself safe and you can feel confident about knowing what to do. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I'm Sasheen Kolakit, and we'll see you again next time. You have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye for now.